Well, this is a pretty exciting day. I am standing in front of stuff I honestly can't believe, and I haven't even opened it. So this is pretty awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and unbox all this right now, but I'm sure you guys can see by that logo and the title and the thumbnail of the video and everything, but man, I am freaking pumped. This is gonna be awesome for the charger. Let's get this stuff unboxed, and then I gotta take it over to my unit. I have nothing else to say other than this is insane. Like, I cannot believe all of this is right here. I'll go over this and walk through the parts and everything once I get back to the unit with the car, but freaking holy crap, dude. This is the coolest thing ever. All right, time to load it all up in a truck because obviously it all ain't gonna fit in that thing. So load up all in a truck and take it down the road. So before I go ahead and kind of walk through all the pieces, show you guys what we're working with, what the plan is and everything, I just want to go ahead and say thank you to AMD, our Metal Direct, for obviously making all of this behind me here possible. And this is freaking, I don't know, never in my wildest dreams did I think this would all be here for this pile of junk back here and me working on it. I mean, as you can see, we're not working with much here. We're out of a 10 by 20 storage unit with something I found in a field, and here these guys are. Number one, making awesome parts that fit the car, that are quality stuff. But then again, number two, helping and supporting and working with friggin' me, a kid, to get this car back on the road. So if that doesn't say something about them, I don't know what does, because there's not many companies or people out there that are willing to obviously help and kind of partner up. So if you've been following long enough, you'll know that I got a bunch of AMD stuff on the Duster here as well, and it is parked here because this was my tripod setup to take videos and pictures. So got a whole new one-piece AMD floor pan in the Duster here. Obviously got their front windshield in the car here, got their trunk floor in, and then their tail panel right here. So pretty familiar with working with their stuff. Obviously, like I mentioned before, it is great stuff, and I'm excited to get it all in this car because it needs a lot of it. So I guess working from left to right here, we'll just go in order. Actually, you know what? No, we'll start with the biggest piece and just kind of go from there. So biggest piece is obviously a whole new one-piece floor pan. Opted to go with this, well, because there is no floor left, so it wouldn't have made sense to go with the two sides here. And plus, this is just the way to go. Even if you got a somewhat solid tunnel that's a little bit pitted, I mean, this makes life so much easier. This stuff basically drops in. It's kind of like a tub setup, I guess is the best way to explain it, because then these will sit on the rockers and then the floor braces go underneath. You can see the spots where the braces will go, and then this just kind of sits on top of those braces. Moving back from there, we got the, I'm not even sure the technical term of this, rear seat panel. Let's see, rear seat floor pan, there we go. And I got the brackets for these as well, which I'm super stoked about because the old ones in this were all rusted out. So it's these little guys right here, which then the seat will kind of clip into. These weld to the floor, pretty self-explanatory. So this is gonna be cool, although we're gonna have to trim into this probably about, I don't know, something like that or so, because this thing's gonna get mini towed. But that'll be further down the line, obviously. And well, I gotta say it now, but they also have been kind enough to work with me for the rest of the panels. So wheel wells will be on the way as well, and that'll be a whole separate, maybe multiple video series, how to mini tub it, how to space it all out and everything. But further down the line, I'm really pumped about that though. I guess because these are sitting right in front of me, we'll go ahead and talk about these new trunk floor extensions. And if you're any familiar with Mopars with original sheet metal, you will know that the lower quarters here are always trashed on these older Mopars. One, because, well, old sheet metal sucks, and two, because the seam kind of comes down to a pinch here from the trunk floor extension to the quarter, so water can get in there. Obviously these are gone, but the same thing happened on the Duster, and I've already replaced that, so a little bit familiar with it. Excited to do those as well. Now this floor pan isn't just essentially a whole, it's a one piece, but not the whole thing is one piece. The way that these were designed from the factory is they have 3 pieces, which is a little interesting because that thing's just got one that goes in there. So obviously this piece goes up to, I don't know, about the door jamb or so, and then these pieces come together here, create the tunnel, and then these are the rear footwells essentially. And the old ones on the car were completely trashed because water can obviously just kind of pile up and sit in there. So excited for those new panels. And then the last big piece that we got here for this shipment is the trunk floor and kind of rear half of the rear seat piece here. So this is a big piece. It's gonna be a challenge to make work with everything, but I'm definitely up for it. This is gonna be so nice to have in the car because some of you probably already know, yeah, there is no trunk floor in it. So definitely the upgrade here, quite the upgrade. And all this fresh metal has just got me excited. I don't know many other people that would be so excited about just metal, especially for my age, but yeah, I'm freaking stoked. This is gonna be awesome. Obviously the car needs a lot of other panels and stuff. Still working out stuff with that. Stuff has been delayed, so like this deck lid here, this will be staying. Bang this dent out, no problem. That little panel, I'm not sure the technical term, it's not the sail panel, obviously those are sail panels, it's not the package tray, whatever you want to call it, that'll be staying. That's good. But quarters be coming off. Tail panel I think is pretty salvageable. I can go ahead, I'll need new valence at some point, but I'm not sure what my plans are for that. You'll see why later. But yeah, essentially once this is all set and done, the only original sheet metal left on the car will be deck lid, that panel, from there roof up, A-pillars, rocker on this side, cowl, and then, well, top half of the doors, bottom half of the doors need to be replaced, and then the front half of the fenders and front valence. So not really sure if I'm keeping the inner fenders or if we're doing a cage, or I'm doing a cage or anything. Time will tell. I got a lot of plans going on up here, but can't really do any of that until we're back at a solid shell. So that's what all this here is for. Ending off here, kind of repeating myself, but look forward to the next videos for the next few months on all the metalwork here. And if metalwork really isn't your thing, well, I got an engine revival video on the way. Probably throw that in between with the mix of stuff here just to kind of break it up. But other than that, thank you guys for watching, supporting everything, commenting. I mean, some of the comments have been seriously motivating, and freaking reading through them kind of amped me up, so I can't lie. That is always nice to see, and I appreciate it. I appreciate AMD more than they will probably know, and more than I will say, because I don't really know how to say stuff like this that sounds genuine without just kind of talking. But yeah, this is a big step for this car, a big step for, I guess, everything here, and it'll even be a bigger step once it's all said and done. This is hilarious, but I got everything in here, which is sweet. So we got the floor on top, the back seat floor piece on top of that. I had moved the seats back there. And then I got the trunk floor piece standing up right there, and I got all the other little brackets and braces under there. So I guess whatever it takes, it takes. I need a bigger space.